All right, guys, we're back for number three. After some feedback, was able to go in and change some of the settings. So hopefully we can see more of the battles today. Um, I know that we had a little bit more of the chat, so I think that changing it this way is going to really help us see what the moves are and help you guys understand what's going on a little bit better. I believe at this point we are, let's see quickly, it's not going to pop up for everyone, but we are 20-3. We lost one in the first episode and then two last episode. I believe our ranking is just over 1500 at this point, so we're going to start getting into some pretty good games, I would say. Anywhere between 1600 and 1800 is going to be some pretty high quality matchups. So let's get underway and see how many we can win today. All right, so it's a pretty good start for us. Looking through the team, just on the back end, we have spikes, which is nice. We have rocks and intimidate. We have two spike users, actually. Petrunt is a good physical wall. I'm going to take this opportunity just to get a knock on whatever wants to come in here. Knocking off items is pretty big. And then we're going to be able to get our rocks up. Do I value rocks here? I think I do, actually, because I don't believe he's going to want to stay in with Berserker. That's great. We're going to go back out into shift tree. Actually, no, he might think shift tree. We're going to go out and get a spike up. Wonderful. He's going to go out most likely into Berserker. Great. He's going to want to go Iron Head here, so we're going to go out into Sandy Shocks and kill this thing. Oh, he got his rocks up. Okay, that's great. Well, Earth Power, get some damage. All right, one down. We got rocks and spikes up, which is fantastic. I'm wondering if that Kyogre is scarfed. If it is, we do have a little bit of a problem here. If it comes out, we're going to most likely sack. You know what? No, we're going to Terra Grass and we're going to kill this thing off. Great. And now, because it can't really do anything to us, we're just going to set up more rocks. And then we're going to bring out Delibird. We're going to get rid of his hazards on the spin kill. Okay, this is looking really good for us here. The idea was to begin the game by getting as many hazards up as we could and knocking off items. And at this point, it's going to be really hard for him to come through. We're just going to take the damage on this thing. And who do we have still? I want to say the Sandy Shocks is going to live this and be able to take it out with Earth Power. Luring Voice, yep. That's great. Didn't want to have to get rid of anybody. Okay, we're going to Volt Switch out and go out into Intimidate. And then we are going to go into Petrarant here. Great. He's going to want to Poltergeist. We're going to Intimidate him once again. I think he's going to... Doesn't matter. We're going to go into Meloetta. There's not much he can do at this point. We're going to Calm Mind up. And this looks to be the end for Master Mar. All right, let's take out the tree. Oh, wow. Hyper Voice. Having something set up as well in face of something you don't know is always great. We can Side Shock this guy, and that's game. So that was a really good early Terra. I was wrong. We're not in the 1500s. We're just 1458. We must have beaten a 1500 opponent at the end of last episode. That was a really good first game for us, though. I think that Terra Grass on Kyogre really changed everything. Getting up hazards was great. And on to the next one. A little bit slower this morning getting games, it looks like. Okay, let's see. I think it's a good opportunity here. He's going to most likely go for a pump. We're going to eat it with Uxie. Thunderwave into Stealth Rock to get the Stealth Rock up. He might U-turn here, which isn't a bad idea either. Oh, there we go. Ah, that crit's going to hurt. The idea with Uxie, though, is just to make sure that we can get up these rocks. So we're going to set up our rocks. Wonderful. And then we're going to go into Hawlucha, because there's really not... Is there an Encore Mon in here? Ah, good old Rabombi. I think I'm actually just going to go for it here. Yep. And Acro will take this guy out. Oh, wow. That ate that really well. Let's go again. Yeah, I had to go for a roll there. I really didn't want to risk anything. We're going to go Stone Edge. I know he's going to Ice Shard here, though. He's going to Ice Shard. Yeah, okay. We're going to Pyro Ball now. Oh, that's a big miss. Okay, 237. He's going to Hyper Voice, Soundproof. Volt Switch out and let Uxie die. Wonderful. Then we have to... Unfortunately, we're going to have to do this a couple times here. Volt Switch out again. And we're going to get rid of Hawlucha. Oh, okay, that's great. That means I can stay in with the Electrode whenever I come in and just T-bolt it. That's fantastic, because now I can continue to get Volt Switch damage on whatever wants to come in. This is definitely not faster. We'll Volt Switch out. We're going to want to go into our Porygon. We're going to Terra Blast whatever wants to come in. Get some damage off. Oh, kill Rabombi. That's fantastic. Adaptability is so strong. Okay, that's great. Now we're going to go into Electrode. We want to maintain the speed control here. We'll just kill it off with a T-Bolt. And then Meow, we're going to Volt Switch. Great. Into Cinderace. Here we're going to T-Bolt. And then Thunderbolt once again and win the game. Keeping the speed control at the end with Electrode was pretty vital. We ran into a bit of an issue with Pyroar and that miss from our Pyro Ball ourselves, but good roll on Lumineon and overall a pretty good game. There's a couple already in the books. Hope people are enjoying this, and I'm trying to do a little bit better as we go along here of giving a better indication of why I'm making some of the moves I am. We'll get an Intimidate on the close combat. Oh, we'll just T-Wave whoever wants to come in now. That's great. Let's get up some T-Spikes. Okay, we have a Spike now. Great. Yeah, stop his Sticky Web. This is not looking good for our friend on the other side. We're going to take him out. Let's Calm Mind up. And then we're going to Draining Kiss. Oh, ends up getting a roll. All right, who do we want to go into? We want to... Let's go to Kingdra here. We can DD up. And now we can start waterfalling. Let's take out the Keldeo. We're going to water Fall. Looking at the end game here. Yeah, I still want to just take damage on it. Oh, well, that's not the best. We have Slush Rush as well. We'll just get the Intimidate off here. He's going to want EQ now, so we go into Vispa Queen. Right back out, another Intimidate. Great. We're going to start waterfalling. Didn't need the flinch, but obviously not a bad thing. We'll take another hit off of whoever wants to come in. We are going to taunt it. Next, we'll go on to Kingdra because it doesn't mean anything anymore. We'll Outrage, get some damage off, and then we are back into Quillfish with Waterfall. Almost back up to full, which is fantastic. He doesn't really have much, but this game is over at this point. We'll let our guy die. Back out into the Quillfish so we can kill him with Waterfall. Oh, okay. Not sure why he Sword Stance up. We're gonna go out here. We'll Rapid Spin, and I think that's the end of the game. All right, so 3-0 to start this one. Doing fairly well here. Gonna want to look at this game and see what we can do. Obviously not a good start, and this guy is so tanky that he can take a lot of what we're gonna throw at him. So we have T-Spikes over here on Greninja. That's gonna help us in the long run. Choice Band Ambipom is actually a pretty nice mon for a speed tier at the end of the game. Honestly, I think we're losing him on here early. I'd rather it be Hitmonlee. Let's go for a high jump kick. Try and take out Rhyperior. If it goes into something like a Ghost, that's okay, because we're just going to go out into Greninja and set up our T-Spikes. Not the best situation, obviously, to be in, but that lead mon was really difficult for us. Now we're going to pump it. Okay, I'm not thinking we have a very good opportunity to win this. Thinking he is choice banded though at this point with how much it did to Hitmonlee with the Stone Edge. So we're going to Calm Mind up, and with the T-Spike hopefully be able to take out. Might have Haze, so we're going to hit it. Yep. I'm going to Calm Mind up again. That's fine. Okay, he's going to just continually Haze here, so we're going to take out the bulk. Okay, let's go out into Ambipom, and we're going to hit him with a Double Edge. Awesome. Let's get rid of anything here that is going to give us some issues with Lottie Sweep at the end. We're going to try and kill El Creamy. Oh, that's not good for anybody at all. We're going to try and go Terra Blast here and get as much damage as we can. That worked out fairly well. We'll do it again. Now we're just going to use Sub a couple of times so that he can't necessarily kill us with the Rhyperior. So we'll Sub up once, we'll Sub up twice, and then hopefully this kills. Awesome. Lunala is not a great mon for us here. I think we're going to have to T-Bolt and then Draco and hope that Salazzle can win endgame here. This is really not good for us. Yeah, really not good. Trying to kill Lunala. Now it's just, can we Poison Stall out everybody? This was a really tough game. He's probably going to Clanging Souls here. Yeah, that's great. We're going to Protect. And then we got to try and hope to live this. We don't. Okay, well, honestly, there was not much we could do. Rhyperior lead against our Apom, Ambipom was not good. We missed the pump on the Rhyperior, and that basically changed the whole game. If not, I have a pretty good feeling that we could have won with Lottie, but so be it. Guy had a little bit more points than us, but I don't think that he played that one great. All right, moving on. So let's see here. We're most likely going to get either a U-turn, another really tough start, honestly. I'm going to try for the flame body here. Wonderful. All right, now let's get up our rocks. Wow. Nice little para. Oh, okay. That's fine by me. Let's take this guy out now. Well, for as bad of a start as what that was, it ended up being quote unquote okay. He can't kill us, and I think Megahorn does a significant amount of damage. Well, of course he can kill us. I gotta quit saying that things can't kill us whenever apparently they like to crit. All right, we're gonna Ice Beam and knock this guy out. Specs Ice Beam didn't need the crit there. His Power Whip crit definitely mattered though. Okay, I'm just gonna let this guy die and then go out here into Hypno. No, I'm just gonna go out into Hypno. There's no reason to keep. And then we're gonna T-Wave. Whoever wants to come in. He was trying for some tricky stuff there. Reg Ice. We are going to Body Press to try and kill. No kill, but that's fine. Got the para. Take out the Darkrai. I am going to Terra Thunderwave to stop this guy from just beating me. And now we're going to Body Press. Wonderful. And then knock him out. He's going to Fake Out. We're going to get the ice or the sand up just to start chipping away. We're going to go out into Volcarona. Hypno for a T-Wave again. Now we knock off. And Final Mon can actually beat us and most likely will. That's tough. Ah, too bad. Yep, it's over. You got me. That's tough. All right, good game. Back-to-back losses there. I had the right mon in at the very end there, just playing that out. Definitely had the right mon in. It had Encore for anything faster wanting to set up, and it had T-Wave, it had the speed control, it had opportunity to knock the final Pokemon. Honestly, that was like one of the 5 Pokemon maybe that could have beat us, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to detail out on his flip turn. Oh man, this thing is going to be a problem for us. We'll hopefully T-Wave whatever wants to come in. All right, that helps. Now we're going to Volt Switch out. We don't really have a very good answer to this. We'll go to Giratina on his Poltergeist. Okay, wonderful. Draco. I think I'm going to take damage on the Magearna as much as I can. I want to break his. Yeah. Great. And then he is going to want to Shadow Sneak. We will too. And then we will go out into Jolteon. He's going to Shadow Sneak. We're going to go into him just to kill him off with the Life Orb. I think I'm gonna live this and I'm gonna crunch. Okay, that's okay, because now we get the free specs shadow ball on something. Back out into the lantern. He can take the flash. We're going to give him a little yellow color. T-bolt to get some more damage off. Wonderful. All right, flare cannon doesn't do anything. Now we're going to be able to set up with Jolteon. All right, time to sub up. 267 Terra Ice should kill this thing. Wonderful. Looking pretty good here. I'm going to Calm Mind up and win the game with Jolteon behind the sub. All right, so we're going to do maybe 1-2 more battles, and that'll be it for today. Okay, so I'm looking through, and I think Infernape has a good opportunity. Okidogi has a good opportunity. We have a lot of threats here. Let's just Swords Dance up. Actually, Weavile could be an endgame. Let's go into Meowstic and take some damage off on this guy. That's great for us. Okay, let's get off some damage on the Politoed. Again, as much damage on these guys is great. Okay, gonna go on to Infernape. Haha, caught me. We're still gonna go for the Focus Blast. Okay, that didn't work out very well. Meowstic, back out into you. And then we're going to go out again into our Illusion Mon. And then we're going to U-turn this time. And this time we are going to plot up, forcing him to attack. We're going to then go into Okidoki. And from here, we're going to bulk up and then knock off the Toxapex who's going to want to come in. Just to get away that thing. Yep, that's good. We're going to just knock him off here. He's going to liquidate. That means we can go out into Hustlemon here. We'll DD up. Actually, no. Oh, I was going to say don't really need to DD up. We'll just take some damage. That's good. Take it again. Ah, too bad. We needed to get rid of Bastiodon anyway. So I know we played around. We used all of our Mons at this point. But this is not good for him. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure why he went out into Toxapex. The Hustle Flapple can do so much damage. And I don't think Meganium can live that either. Very lucky on that one for him. Here, pretty good opportunity really just to bulk up, I believe. Yep, we're going to Drain Punch unless he has Encore. Okay, that's okay. You can do it again. Now this thing, if it's... And we have Triple Axle, which is great. And we could stop his sub. Actually, ooh, I was going to say, maybe don't worry about that. Just take the damage behind the sub, but this works out a lot better. Okay, great. We're going to go out into Weavile. We're going to knock. $38. We've got 28 left. I believe this knockout it didn't kill. That's too bad. That's okay. We're still looking pretty good here at the end. Meganium, I think with Infernape, like I mentioned at the beginning of the game, we have a chance to win. So we're just going to triple axle this guy. Wonderful. Specs Hyper Voice is pretty good. Actually, I probably should have went out into Infernape. The reason I say that is because I'm now stuck into specs if something can... Jeez. That's tough. Okay, we're going to have to take as much damage as we can on it. And then hope he doesn't have Terra. Yeah, this is completely my fault that we lost this game. A little frustrating for me, honestly, that I did lose this game because I know it's my fault. I said from the beginning that we needed to go out into Infernape and win that game, and then whatever reason, I decided that at the very end, I was going to go against all my thought process. It's not been a very good video, but I think it's good because everyone has an opportunity to see that if you make silly mistakes, you do have chances to lose. So that's going to be how I look at this. Okay, moving on. So this game, we're going to take some damage on this guy. I think at this point, 239, 241, yeah, we're just going to let him go. Oh, this is great. We're just going to let the Cromorant go. He's going to probably Shadow Sneak here, but I'll still take the damage. Yeah, that's fine. And I think he might be locked into that with the Choice Band, so we're going to start Calm Minding up with Alcremie. And then we're going to take out the Torkoal with the Terra. Alluring Voice most likely takes out the Koraidon. Okay, so he's Choice Banded. And that allows us to go out here and get the Psyshock off. And whoever wants to come in, we'll go into Blissey because there's no way he doesn't go for Ice Move. Another gets us off another Psyshock. I was going to say Ghost Move, not Ice Move, sorry. Here, I think it's best if we go into Mesprit. Mesprit allows us to T-Bolt whoever wants to come in. I think at this point, it's definitely over. He got up late game rocks, which will help. I think that's it. Because now we get the free T-Wave off into Koraidon. And that's going to allow us to Seismic Toss it. And then he's going to try and kill. We're going to go to Delphox. Tough on his part. No matter what, it's over. I'm pretty sure he specs. So we're going to soft boil up and make him slow and win the game. And that should be it. Great. We're going to do one more, last one here. Hasn't been an overall great start to this, but see if we can make up a little bit and get the knockoff off. Golden Go is always such a problem. You just have to take the damage on it. Even if I would have died there, it wouldn't have mattered to me. You really just gotta get Golden Go out of the way. Here, I think I'm gonna, hit him with the Facade. This might be a very quick final game. 220. You know what? He's gonna go and try and attack right away. Yeah, we're just gonna do that and crunch next. Let's get some more damage. All right, so here we are faster with our crunch 187, allowing us to take this guy out with an Earth Power. The reason I went Sandy Shocks is because I wanted to get a Brox for the late game. Not much this guy can do at this point. Let's just get damage off. Let's get damage off. And then we'll Clanging Scales or Clangorous Soul, and then win the game from there with Boom Burst. I think Terra Boom Burst takes this thing out. Yeah, it did. All right, we'll play one more. Ah, he's the ghost. That's okay. Good thing I switched back. Okay, playing this last one. Hydro Pump would kill. Kind of think I gotta wood hammer him. Yeah, I think I needed to wood hammer there because if I went out and he tail glowed like he did, we were in a big series of trouble. We're gonna get our rocks up at the same time he does. No, we're not. We're going to overheat and try and take this guy out. Okay, roar him out on his roost. We didn't do anything. We'll get our stealth rock up now. So, really good start for us. Here, I think we die unless we Terra on the EQ. So we're going to roar him out. We're going to take Vigoroth in. He eats the Fire Blast. We'll knock off the leftovers on the Skarm, or this guy. He's going to Dragon Darts, won't kill me. Next, we will take, I was going to say we'll take the lefties on the Skarm, but it didn't end up happening. I guess I'm continuing to play. Here, pretty rough start. We'll go out into our muck. I thought about staying in there, honestly did. Oh my gosh, I hit the wrong button. That's tough. Not good. Okay, we'll go out into someone who's going to help us tremendously because he's going to threaten him out. Didn't threaten him out, which is kind of surprising. Now, there's nothing he can do here to us except for protect. So that's why we did that. Nasty pot up. We're going to poison jab. We're going to poison jab. We're going to poison jab and just keep poison jabbing. This should not beat us. But, I mean, when you get 3 turns of sleep, that's tough. Power Gem did 29, so he's going to try that again. We got to do something about it. So we got to try and let this rack up a little bit. Okay. This thing's fast, too. We're just taking damage at this point. It's not a good start. How fast is he? He is 247. We don't have anything faster. We got honestly hope that we can just live in Leaf Storm. Yeah. Well, it's not a great start, but we do have rocks up, which is fantastic. At this point, I got to Leech Seed this guy. And then I will Terra Blast. Okay. I think we're just going to need to stop this guy by going Choice Banded Sucker Punch. And then hope we live with our Dragon Dance here. And we don't. All right, well, good game. I couldn't have done anything. Yeah, there was literally nothing I could have done in this game. Let me quickly check here the chat and see what our rank is. So this is a really tough outing. We lost 4 games in this. We went, let's see, let's go rank. So we were 7-4 in this live. That's really not great. And I guess we got another one here quickly. The Psychic normally is going to have, it's okay, we can encore it after. He's going to encore us here. That allows us to go out and allows us to try and get a Shadow Ball off on something. Yep. I'm just going to take this out with the Terra Shadow Ball. Yeah, because I want Dragonite. Oh, okay. Well, that's a really good move on his part. He's going to go for Knock here. You know what? We're going to go for Focus Blast. And that's going to allow us to just kill whatever wants to come in with Ice Beam. Here, we're going to go into Poltergeist. There's literally nothing he can do on us. We're going to a Spirit Tomb and into Poltergeist. Because of our Pain Split, there's not much he can do for us. This is going to allow us to go into our Seed Sower and going to allow us to get a hefty Hyper Voice off on whoever wants to come in. It could be Corv. This might want to stay in. I'm not sure. Wow, that did so much damage. Next, we are going to go back into Frostmoth. He's going to Brave Bird the Spirit Tomb. And of course he gets that. That's okay. We're going to Pain Split up on the Corviknight. The crit really hurts there. Like, really hurts on that. We're going to Curse and then Body Slam, hopefully the para. That's really nice. Body Slam twice. Pretty good play at the end by him. Keeping that Encore in the back with Whimsicott doesn't allow for Frostmoth to beat him either. We're just going to go for the para here. That's our best play, truly. Because if we can get the para, plus we're doing significant damage. So if the para does come off at any time, like here, now we can get some full paras. And if we can get rid of Corv overall, if we can just waste these roosts, that's going to open up our DD Mon. Okay, so we're going to Ice Beam. We need that damage. Okay, that's really good. That he is now going to potentially give us a win condition here. I think we might have to go out into our D-Knight and just start DDing up. And let's see how much damage we can do on Arceus. Oh, we steal. Oh, this is not good for us now. We're going to have to DD up all the way and just keep EQing if we can. But again, that's game. Wow, what a terrible live. Here you go. Saw me with a real rough one, but hopefully we can come back and do better next time. All right, see you later, guys.